Hello, Libra. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to tune in to your March 2018 General Energy Tarot forecast. This forecast will be, of course, for the month of March. So you may need to watch it a couple times. It may make more sense a few weeks in. Besides that, I will also add in the relationship readings at the end. March is a big month for me, and I do have a lot of things going on with my family. So I want to make sure I get all of your messages into one video. So we will do one for singles and one for those in a relationship. So feel free to leave in the comments below timestamps to help other people. I want to tell you all how grateful I am for all of your subscriptions and your thumbs up on the video. I truly appreciate your subscriptions so much. Thank you. And of course, thank you to my guides. I would not be doing this channel if it weren't for them and if it weren't for you guys. So thank you so much. As we will be doing a lot of shuffling for all of these cards we're going to read, I've already pulled out your first oracle card, and I will show you all the cards that I use at the end. And I'm going to go ahead and read the message from the guidebook, as Raylene Felon did take her time to make such a beautiful deck and write beautiful information about the deck. So you guys pulled See Yourself in Nature. You are born of man and woman, but humanity is born of the natural world. Now is the time to reconnect. Look out into the natural world. Explore your world, and you will see who you are. Peel away all judgment and dogma born of man, and see your truest nature mirrored in the beautiful world around you. See that your emotions are like the weather, and that your senses reach into the sky and earth like the branches and roots of the trees. See yourself in nature and nature within yourself. I love that. Perfect for Libra. Pull away all judgment and dogma born of man. Just beautiful. In the highest vibration of love and light, please give me positive insight for Libras for March 2018. What information does Libra need to know for March 2018? Are we using this card? No? Okay. March 2018. What messages do you have about this month for Libra? What can you let them know is going to be happening in their month of March? Okay, general energy reading. So the kings and queens can be interchangeable in this reading. Very interesting. So I do feel as though things are changing for you guys this month overall. As I just take a quick scan of the cards, let's go ahead and start with this first set. The Knave of Chalices underneath the King of Pentacles. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. So I feel as though that things are definitely changing for you in the month of March. I mean, yes, the Knave of Chalices could represent, and we have the King of Chalices here as well. So this could represent some water signs coming in. The Knave of Chalices, particularly more of Pisces. But I feel as though with the King here, being the root of this deck, of excuse me, of this particular layout, um, it just got really dark. The sun must have been hidden by the clouds. Pretty cloudy up here in Northern California right now. So I just, I feel like you're having a change of thought. You're seeing things differently. You were in a fixed position and a fixed belief about something, and now it's like things are coming to light here. You're getting a clear view that perhaps your emotions were blocking how you were really seeing things. And I do feel as though that this has been something that's been happening for a little while here. Definitely it's changing your views, definitely changing your views of how you're seeing, this situation or a certain person in this situation, changing you're starting to look at what your goals are perhaps and wanting to change them, deciding that perhaps although this has been a goal for a while, something you've been working towards, you've been working for and putting in a lot of effort in, and quite honestly, something you've been putting a lot of money in to, that you're starting to see it a little differently. Well, is this really what I wanted? Am I really achieving this goal in the way that I want to achieve it? Are things really happening the way I had intended for them to happen, the way I'd hoped and planned for? I feel as though that you're being a little less logical and a little bit more emotional, and you're listening to your feelings that you've perhaps been pushing off. That you have been saying, "Hey, no, I got it. I'm the Libra. I have to find balance, and I'm doing this for the right reasons." But I feel as though that March is about you deciding, "Well, am I really doing this? Are these the right reasons? Is this really how I want things to be done?" Nope, we need one clarifier on that Knave of Chalices, please. Is this really what I had planned? Is this really, I know I was just trying to find balance within the situation. I thought I was trying, and I keep hearing that. I was trying, just trying to maintain the status quo. But things just I'm starting to see that this a little bit clearly now. I'm hearing playing Switzerland, things just weren't working themselves out. What should I do? What should I focus on? Okay. Oh, okay. So this is about, okay. So this is why you've been wanting to play Switzerland. You haven't wanted to pick a side. You haven't wanted to say, all right, this part that's happening around me and what I've built, I've just been focusing on what I built and how to make it better and how to make it grow, and hoping everything would work out. And now I need to realize that I'm going to have to take more of a stand, more of control here, because this is not happening the way exactly how I planned, exactly how I seen it, how I desired it, and how I envisioned it. I'm starting to feel pinned down. I'm starting to feel, just like I'm not moving forward. There's no growth. There's no growth. So I need to be the King of Swords because that's who I am. I am a Libra. I'm an air sign. I need to be that king, and I need to just step forth and take things back in and make sure they are heading in the direction I want them, to head. And then that's where we see that your emotions are going to have to play in here, that you're going to have to cut some losses. You're going to have to cut some losses, and everybody's not going to be happy here, but it's the right choice. It's the right choice here. You're gonna have to stop being the neutralizer in the middle here. I do feel as though the, emotions are high around this situation for you. Um, Again, not gonna make everybody happy. Ooh, so we're gonna go with the top card here. Actually, I feel like we should have all 3. So, I was asking for cards for the 6. Why isn't this gonna make everybody happy? Why do I feel like this? Well, you've got the trickster, you know? You have somebody that isn't being truthful to you, truthful to the whole situation here. You have someone that is not they're kinda being two-faced about it. I feel like yeah, out to get out to get out to get out to get. Why do I keep hearing that? Out to get? This doesn't feel good. It's like you're having to come to this realization that, this situation isn't 100% what you wanted, and you've known it for a while for sure. That inner voice has been speaking and telling you, things aren't copacetic. Even if I keep pretending they are, it's still not making them. And by making these tough decisions here, it is going to unite a situation better. Cutting your losses is going to make what remains stronger and have a beneficial outcome here. And I always kind of feel like this is your card. All right. This is your card. But I feel as though with this situation here, I know this set of cards is here kind of to the end. It's like you have this blind eye. You've been holding this blind eye to whoever this person is here that hasn't been as honest as you hoped and planned and dreamed. They they're the ones that are kind of freezing your growth. They're freezing there is somebody, God, they're the ones that are they're the ones causing the 10 of swords here. The 10 of well, I'm sorry, 10 of wands, but feels like swords. I totally got that vision of the Rider Waite Smith 10 of swords, laying on the ground with 10 swords in your back. You're just carrying this weight, carrying this weight, carrying this weight, wanting to play the neutral party here. But it's like this other person, because it's a 2, of course, so this is another person in this situation, is just draining the strength out of you. And this person does have, I feel as though, a very fiery personality here. Let's see if we can get a clarifier. Um, on the Knave of Wands. So I do feel as though that this is a short term, obviously, short term, like bump in the road, a hiccup where where you're, whatever this is, whether this is school and that you just need to take a break. And so it's about cutting out the person who's pressuring you and just saying, hey, you need to chill and stand by my side, or you need to go forward, or if you're building an empire here, because we have so many kings, you're building an empire, you're building this growth, this business. This person is just not helping things run smooth. Lots of emotion, lots of emotion. I feel like you feel drained. Okay, these two came out here. Wow. So for the knave or the page of wands, we got the page of cups and the page of wands again. So this is going to have to be changed, whether it's about restructuring this business you're trying to build, um, removing employees that aren't team players, um, taking a break from whatever this is that you've been working towards. It's about this emotional break here. It's about this emotional change, and it's just something you need temporarily. It's about being able to sit down and put your feet up and just breathe. Because I could feel like you don't even feel like you can breathe. You don't even feel like you can breathe. You don't even feel like you can breathe. So, being that you do want to find the balance and that you were hoping things would get better, but yet you were still unable to find a balance between all of these things that I feel like are going on around you. Um, you do need to take a break. You need to clear your thoughts. You need to approach this, of course, in a gentle, understanding way and nurturing way, much like the Page of Cups, who we have here twice. Or you may even need to rely on the Page of Cups to help you deal with this fiery personality that is draining your strength, that is that you're just. I feel like although the Two of Spades isn't reversed, I do feel like you're starting to see things for the way that they really are, starting to see things that you need to take a break, that you need to back off, that you need to restructure because you're kind of in this holding pattern. It's like your crops just aren't growing. So you need to change fertilizing companies. It's like your crops aren't growing, you're putting these pesticides on that are killing it, or someone's putting pesticides on that are killing it, when what you should be using is all natural resources and the purest vibration, the highest vibration to fertilize your crops to get them to grow. And you need to stop allowing the use of the poison on the crops. You have to stop. There's something poisoning your crops. So it's about stopping use of the poison. Stop letting the poison. I keep seeing crops like little babies, but nothing's really growing. Wow. That's this is oppression. That's a lot. Oppression, depression. Wow. And I feel as though you know this. You already know this. Okay. We have the high priestess here. This isn't, I mean, with the 7 of swords and then this deck saying trick, yes, there could be more to the story that you're not seeing around this. There could be more that you're choosing not to see or is yet to be revealed, but I also feel as though that you feel it. You know that this person's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and it's almost like you need to stop pretending that it's not happening because you're not honoring yourself here. All right, singles. Let's move these cards up just a little because we have a lot going on here. All right, time stamp this bad boy. We're going to pull for single Libras. Single Libras. What do single Libras need to know about romantic relationships for the month of March 2018? Single Libras. There we go. Sun's back out from behind the clouds. Think that's a sign. Okay, now she says now. So we cut them now. The Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Yowza. Well, I mean, if you know anything about tarot, you know this means someone from your past is coming back and they want you. That's a uh sorry, my guides are laughing at me. They're laughing with me. They're laughing with me. That is my custom song just for you single Libras. All right. All rights reserved, Dio. So, wow. It's like somebody's coming back for sure here. Um, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. It could also be about you're unable to move forward because you won't let go of somebody from your past emotionally. You won't let go of them, and that's. But I feel it's obviously general energy reading. It's one way or the other. Either you're unable to move forward because of your thoughts of someone in the past or a past relationship that could have tainted you and continues to taunt your soul, or this could definitely be that it might be time to rekindle an old flame. So let's get an oracle clarifier for single Libras. There we go. What? So some differences in some hard-held, deep-rooted beliefs definitely is what caused the relationship to end in the first place. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So perhaps this person from your past, the reason the relationship did not work out the first time is because you were just on two different paths. And if your paths are being brought back together again, this is because that you are now on the same vibration and it's meant to try again. However, that being said, I mean, you got to make sure. So don't rush into anything and think, oh, it's meant to be. No, this could be the universe saying, did you learn your lesson the first time? So take your time going into this if this person does come back into your life. If this has been a past relationships that's weighing on you and keeping you from moving forward, it's time for you to really evaluate why the relationship didn't move forward, why you parted ways. Release that energy and ask the universe to recycle it. Replenish your soul with a few good meditations before bed. Because if you're like me, you fall asleep if you do a long meditation. My short meditations are all about card shuffling. Or, you know, getting out into nature and taking walks, having walk meditations, and just getting this person out of your aura, out of your vibration, asking Archangel Michael to cut the cords. And this will be something that isn't going to always be done one and done. You have to cut the cords perhaps every morning before you get in the shower. As you're getting in the shower, you ask that all energy connections to your past relationship be cut and cleansed away. All right. Somebody tag me some time here. Libras in a relationship. What do Libras in a relationship need to know about their romantic relationship for March 2018? What do they need to know about their romantic relationship for March 2018? If you guys like a private reading, psychicjenb.com or email me, psychicjenb@gmail.com, and that's Jen with one N. Check out my podcast, Saturday Nights, Psychic Divination Hour, available on Spreaker. And it's at 5 Pacific Standard Time, 6 Mountain, 7 Central, 8. Top or bottom? Bottom? Okay. 8 Eastern. All right. So for those in a relationship, I do not like that the clouds cover the sun when it was time for you. So again, here we're seeing lots oh my God. Lots of pentacles. Okay. So you got the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles this time. So you had the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles before. So your situations, I kind of feel like everything that's happening in your life is about growth in your foundations. I do feel as though your foundations are changing, and that's not always a bad thing. All right. Just because you believe it's supposed to be a certain way doesn't mean it is. The universe likes to throw us curveballs. Oh no, here I go again with the baseball analogies. They like to throw us the universe throws us curveballs to make sure we're paying attention, and whether we like it or not, we picked it for ourselves before we got here when we laid out our life lessons that we desire to learn in this lifetime and set these goals. And connecting with our higher selves, listening to our higher selves helps keep us on track. And I do feel as though that people come and go into our lives because there are things that we need to teach them or they need to teach us. We need to teach each other together, lessons to learn as a group, because after all, we did decide this all before we got here. So, which way do you go in your relationship? Okay. So you're holding back in your relationship. It's quite possible that you're holding back. You're not sharing all your personal feelings, thoughts, etc. Those emotions we talked about earlier with your significant other. I do kind of feel like, again, we're seeing more sneaky cards. We're seeing more cards about sneaking around. So in this for me, it's you're just not opening up enough to your partner, to he or she. You're just not. Why do you feel like you're not? You even feel like you're not 100% connected. So, March is definitely about rekindling that connection, strengthening that connection, spending time with your mate, and expressing your thoughts, your feelings, your desires. You know, if you want to kink it up, then fucking tell them you want to kink it up. All right. Give them the ruler and tell them to spank you if that's what you want. But if it's about getting their support in something you believe in, whatever this is that you've been trying to grow and build up here, I think that involving your partner, involving your spouse, um, that they can help you build this foundation here. You know, we're seeing lots about that foundation, lots about money here. So I do feel as though that money is a big thing on your mind for the month of March. But this is the thing is you can find fulfillment in all ways, not just money. You can find fulfillment in your family life, in your friendships. And I do feel as though this is about perhaps taking the two and putting them together and involving your spouse in whatever it is that toot your horn, okay? So perhaps they haven't been helping you establish this business and it's time to bring them in. It's time to make them a partner and get their input, get their views. It's time to at least speak to them about their opinions, their views, how they think you can make things better, how they think that they get their vision, because I do feel as though that there's some sort of blocked vision up here. There's something you're not seeing. So perhaps discussing this with your partner will help you see things a little bit more clearly. Get things out in the open. So March is about, instead of keeping this all in and keeping this away from them because you don't think that they care, it is about speaking to them and making this work or other life situation about a new foundation, a new form of bonding for you and your spouse, partner, mate, whatever you want to call them. Okay. March is about connecting with them on things you don't normally connect on, and seeing if you can connect, seeing if it is something that you can move forward together. I do feel as though your spouse is going to support you, especially if they are an earth sign or have a lot of earth sign in their chart, so their moon or rising or both. So, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Foundations, foundations, foundations. Libras that are in a relationship. Libras that are in a relationship. I think I need another cup of coffee. Whoa. All right. Well, you got two. And what do you know? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And so that's what I was saying earlier. You need to take a step back and reevaluate things. And I feel as though that this is something you need to do with your partner. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. While discussing this situation that's happening up here, with your partner, opening up to them, reconnecting them. But remember this, you chose this person because you thought they would be your best friend, your soulmate, your whatever. I'm not going to say twin flame. Okay. I know I just said it, but no, I mean, twin flame relationships are difficult relationships. They're not about being happy. All right. So if you think, oh, this is my twin flame, no, that's bad if that's your twin flame. Okay. You We all have soulmates, multiple soulmates, and your best friend, your and partner you've chosen to live this life with, um, should remain your best friend. So I feel as though this is about disconnecting, taking a break, and spending more time in your relationship, rebuilding your best friendship with your partner, sharing your deep, dark secrets, sharing all the things that are in your mind, bouncing it off of them, whether it be about this business or work or study or whatever it is that you're doing, and getting their feedback, and hopefully it'll be positive feedback. Hopefully they'll be in a space where they're ready to develop with you as well. All right, I'm probably making these way too long. So we use the Universal Tarot. This is a Lo Scarabeo deck, Scarabeo. I use the Illusory Tarot for clarifiers. Of course, we all know the romance angels. And of course, at the beginning, the messenger oracle. Everyday witch. And shadowscapes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to share, throw me a thumbs up. And thank you again for all your subscriptions. You guys are amazing.